Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodaloo 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 doo. Subscribe. So this video is gonna kind of be a dumping ground of content, I don't know, stuff that I filmed the past 3 days, counting today. So December 20th, I went and saw Spider-Man No Way Home, so that day I covered that, and then yesterday was my birthday, so I covered that, and then today we actually did pull a movie out of the advent calendar, but I'm going to showcase the Christmas movies that we watched, all three of those Christmas movies from the 20th, 21st, and then today the 22nd. So yeah, you're going to be watching some older footage along with footage from today, but all of my reviews will be from we'll be filming today, and my reviews are going to just be quick because again, this is more of a dumping ground to maintain the daily vlog. I just gotta, I need something out today, and nothing in depth, but we're going to talk about some movies. I don't know, maybe they'll go in depth, who knows what's going to happen, but anyway, check out what happened. Also, we're going to show my kids' advent calendars, those two. So check out what happened on December 20th.
Who is it? Lumiere.
Lumiere. All right, from Beauty and the Beast.
No.
And here's a close-up of Lumiere, one of my favorite sidekicks in Disney canon of the Disney feature-length animated films. Looking really awesome.
Pull it out.
Why
Whoop, there.
Number 20.
Minnie.
You got Minnie?
Minnie's on there. Can I see? Minnie Mouse. How nice. Number 20. December 20th. What are we watching?
Family Stone.
Oh, the Family Stone. That's so good.
Yay, love it.
So the Family Stone, we really like this movie. We like their home. It feels nice and cozy, even though it feels somewhat cluttered. More cluttered than, what we would like. But the way in which it is arranged, it has a coziness to it, which we like. There are some very awkward scenes. I think people today would call it cringe. That's kind of weird. I feel like the word cringe is grown, but I remember my roommate in college would always say cringe and cringeworthy and things like that. It never really caught on with me. It was just like, that's stuff my roommate says. But now I feel like everybody says it. Like, it's like a huge word that everybody says now. And I was like, oh, I remember my roommate saying that stuff in 2002, 2003. But I don't know. I credit him for making it popular, even though it, took about 10 years to happen. Or, I don't know, man, more than 10. Gosh. What? 17 years? I don't know. When I was, I don't know, how many years ago was that? Was that 17 years? Oh my gosh. Goodness sakes. Man, almost 20. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay. So... yeah, that was a tangent right there. We like this movie. Sarah Jessica Parker is great in it. If you ever look for little details, you'll notice at the beginning of the movie when she's like uptight and everything, her hair is like very tight on her head, but as she slowly loosens up, it like drops a little bit, then it's like in a ponytail, and then at the end it's just, hair. To show her evolution not only through personality, but also through, visually, through the physical way in which she is dressing her hair, or the way her hair is sort of falling on its own as she loosens up as a human being. Yeah, not Owen. Luke Wilson is really great in this. If I could be like anybody in this world, I feel like I would be, well, he's not in this world. Any character, I guess, I would love to be him. He's just, nothing bothers the guy, and I think that's great. But yeah, that is my review for Family Stone. It's really good. Check it out. I don't know if everybody likes it. I don't really know what the consensus is on this movie, but we like it. We watch it every year. So yeah, let's get to December 21st, my birthday. December 21. What's in there?
Who is it?
Mommy.
Who is that?
Oh.
Bruni. Can I see?
Yeah.
Here's a close-up of Bruni. Cute little guy.
Hey.
From Frozen 2. And what do you have in yours?
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh,
No.
Who'd you
you got
get?
chocolate.
Goofy.
And there is Goofy.
Bucket.
December 21. What are we watching?
I really like that.
You like the
The
button?
button on there? Yeah, that's cool.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life classic. It's a Wonderful Life is an absolute classic. It's so much of a classic that I almost don't even want to put it in the calendar anymore. It's like when you're in the radio and then Guns N' Roses comes on and you're like, yeah, I like Guns N' Roses, and then the song starts and you're like, I've heard this enough, and then you change the channel, or the Beatles, or I don't know who else does that to me. The Doors. I don't know, just a lot of stuff like classic rock anymore. I just listen to so much classic rock because that was my dad's era, and he raised me listening to that stuff. And anymore, it's I love it all, and I get excited during those first few notes, and then it's I don't feel like listening to this. And then I'll go to a contemporary pop station where all the new stuff is. Or stuff from the 90s. I don't know, I'm not always sick of 90s music yet. Although Guns N' Roses, 90s. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe later 90s. I'll move on to a new metal station or something like that, relive my high school days instead of my dad's high school days. But what am I talking about? It's a Wonderful Life. So yeah, it's just a movie I've seen so many times, I'm so familiar with, that I'm just I could probably not have to watch this every year. But when I'm saying that, I'm not putting down the movie, because I think it's a great movie. I love the movie. But it doesn't bring me a lot of laughs or anything, where other movies that I'm highly familiar with have seen, tens of 20s of 30s of 40s, hundreds of times. I don't know how many times. Oh, my wife's making gingerbread upstairs. I thought somebody was knocking on her door, which would be weird because it's midnight. But yeah, it's wow, where was I? Sorry. Man, what was I talking about? It's a movie I love. I think it's great, but oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Hilarious movies I'm usually cool with putting in. Home Alone, I've seen it forever, but I still get excited to watch it. The next movie I'm going to talk about, I know very well, and I'm always very excited to watch it, but that's for other reasons too. But yeah, I'm just saying, I'm starting to feel maybe I don't have to watch this every year, because it doesn't have the high energy, and then the payoff, you have to wait so long for the payoff at the end. And I'm always, tearing up during it, sometimes full on crying during it. It always hits me, but it's the lead up to it. It's I don't really feel like watching this, but when I do, it's always fine. But the lead up, I've noticed I'm feeling a little bit less do we have to put this in every year? But yeah, great classic. Everybody knows it. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. We watched the black and white version. There is a colorized version. I never watched the colorized version, but we did have that on VHS when I was growing up, but we never watched it because it was always on TV, the black and white version. So yeah, I don't think I have ever seen the color version, even though I grew up with it in the house. But yeah, that was my birthday. How about we move on to today? Check this out.
Okay.
22. Who do you got?
No, I gotta get this. Donald!
She got Donald, and here's a close-up of Donald wearing his classic outfit. Looking pretty great.
Now, get your finger in.
Alrighty, what do you have today? Looks like a chocolate, but who's on it?
Mickey!
Mickey. And it's Mickey. Mickey in profile. December 22nd. Scrooged. All right. Scrooged is easily one of my favorite Christmas movies, probably one of my favorite Bill Murray movies. Well, yeah, not probably, it definitely is one of my favorite Bill Murray movies. I'm trying to think, like, I was going to say, like, all of his movies are good, but I don't know. I don't care about all of them. I'm not trying to watch Broken Flowers. I don't even like Moonrise Kingdom that much. You know, he plays a lot of bit parts and things these days, so, you know. But yeah, I would say this is one of my favorites. I love the ending when he's getting all teary-eyed. I think he brought on the tears very well. I think he's absolutely hilarious in it. A lot of good physical comedy, a lot of good facial comedy stuff that he's doing with his eyes and the types of crying he's doing. Yeah, I like his buddy, the cat, like I think this is his real life friend. I can't remember his name. He's like a musician, but the Ghost of Christmas Past. I love that all of Bill Murray's real brothers are in this. Brian Doyle Murray, who you may know as the boss from Christmas Vacation. He plays his dad during Ghost of Christmas Past, and Ghost of Christmas Present. One of his brothers plays his real life brother, and then his youngest brother, and then his other young brother, not his youngest one, plays his his brother's friend. So yeah, he has 3 brothers in this movie, which is kind of cool. I don't know how many people he has in his family, how many other siblings, but I do know 3 of them, and maybe that's all of them, are in this movie. But this movie holds a very special place in my heart, and I will reveal why some point down the road. Not gonna spoil why in this vlog, but or in this review. But down the road, I will hit on why this movie is extremely special to me and why I love it so much. Outside of just loving it because it's a very good movie. I've always heard that the production was tough. Like, you know, you hear Bill Murray is kind of a tough person to have on set, and I think maybe he and Richard Donner clashed. I'm not fully sure on that. I feel like I just like read that in passing and didn't like get into the details, so I could be completely wrong on that. But this movie is great. If you're looking for a edgy, it's not that edgy anymore, but maybe it still is. I don't know. You know, when you think of like saccharine stuff, super saccharine, it is. If you're looking for an edgy-ish Christmas Carol story, this is a good one. And if you like Bill Murray, you've probably already seen it, so I don't need to recommend it for people that like Bill Murray. But I think it's good, so give that a check. I would like to see all of the feature-length went-to-theater Christmas Carol movies someday, because I haven't seen them all. The Muppets one is good. This one is good. I actually like the Zemeckis one. I think that one is good. That one I had to kind of grow on me with Jim Carrey. That one grew on me, but I like it now. But I like to see some of those older ones, like with George C. Scott, and my father-in-law likes some black and white one a lot that I'd like to see. But yeah, I'd like to check out a lot of those. Anyway, that is my review for Scrooged, and again, this was just sort of a dumping ground for a lot of footage today, so thank you for putting up with that, and if you made it to the end, I appreciate it, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.